How about I front you the money for the pod race? Damn it, now we're talking about the prequels again. How about I front you the money for the pod racing? And the boy races for me, but if we win, I keep the boy, you can keep the mother.
No, first he's like, I'll give you the boy and the mother. No. Keep the mother.
I think her name's Shmi.
Qui-Gon Jinn's like, you can keep her. No, I'll give you the boy. I cannot separate a boy from his mother. You will separate.
Listen, I'm lactating. He'll be fine. He's like 8 years old. I don't think he needs breast milk. It'll suck these tits. That's a Jedi power.
Sorry, Anakin. Go and bring your mom. Sorry, that flying bug. You know how they are.
I thought he was an Arab. So you'll give me money for the boy. Don't worry, we have something better than your mother. We have a little green monster. Don't let him become a Jedi. Sorry, we dragged you across the galaxy, but you can't be a Jedi. Sorry about that. They were just like, we'll just keep him anyways. Can't be Jedi. Yeah, we'll just still keep him around.
His mind lingers on his mother. My mind lingers on your mother. Oh, what he did?
Mother, has Yoda not?
Yep.
Can you imagine if they go to that like weird planet with all the clones? Can you imagine if they were all just Yoda clones?
We didn't want Yoda clones.
We fucked up. We got Yoda clones. There was always that like banana head, peanut head like Jedi with the beard who did nothing.
Yeah.
He was like a hologram in episode 1.
Right.
And then they brought him in and he was still like, I ain't doing shit. I got my peanut head.
They just got killed at the end.
Then he just got killed in episode...
Order 66.
Execute order Gaijin.
Where's my order of extra fries?
That'll be 40 yen for barbecue sauce.
Oh, speaking of sauce,
is Sauce Boss back? What a great restaurant, then switch it to Japanese and it just...
The owner gets to taste of the meth, goes back to Canada, seems like he's doing good for himself.
On that Canadian meth.
It's more kinder.
Mm.
Oh. A ninja wouldn't fight like this. What are you doing, Sasuke?
Kakashi was such an asshole. Naruto, here's this lousy-ass teacher. I'm going to take Sasuke and give him some special training. Girl, you lost. You're not getting any training.
You didn't give a fuck about Sakura.
He just hit you in the ass. And then he shows up and he's like, Sakura, can you like wake everybody up, please? She's like, you just showed up. What's going on? He's like, just wake him up.
Just wake him up.
Just wake him up. Also in the anime, doesn't the dog say like, don't you want to touch my paws or something?
He doesn't say that in the manga?
Does not.
No, Chris, no.
Because in the manga, they go, why don't you wake Shikamaru up? And she goes, oh, he's awake already. No. That was all just made up filler.
I feel like you skipped it, Chris.
Although he does bite him.
I feel like you did. You maybe missed a page.
A whole page.
Why aren't you reading Diner, Chris?
It took you like 3 months. I got this week off. I'm gonna read it.
But you love Diner. What? Oh,
hey, Diner. Kikuchio.
Ooh. How do you back up? What kind of bullet is this?
Airsoft gun.
He has the mithril on.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm gonna fuck with my hands.
My blade.
Bare hands. Oh no.
Oh. My blade's sting glows bright blue when there's orcs around. That may not be the best weapon to have when hiding from orcs.
I was gonna take another place. Furrow comes home. Bitch, are you cheating on me? No! Someone's in here! No, Furrow, you're crazy. You fucking orcs in my house, bitch!
He's just the pool man.
Ever since Sauron died, we orcs are just poor boys now.
They're just Mexicans.
They become, after Sauron, they become the Mexicans of Middle Earth.
Sam is like, go pick those tomatoes, please.
What's an orc name?
Gargook.
Gargook is second breakfast ready? Yes, Pippin-sama, yes.
Pippin Dono.
Watch my kids. We hobbits are actually very fertile.
It's brown feet. Or whatever the fuck his name was.
Donald Trump. I've always been good with the orc people. They're very nice. That's a good thing. Me, Sauron, it's a good thing. I saw that eye and I said, hey, I'm going to tear this eye. You guys are cutting down the trees? We don't like that?
Are you a tree? How dare you call me a tree? What's your name? Treebeard? It seems like you're pretty cool with it then.
Healing item, Chris.
Oh, why didn't we know to buy more cakes and fishes?
Hey, Yakuza, unless we were like, we should have got more healing.
But so early, but they do that sometimes. The masked man. Oh.
This random Kaji are popping up.
Tatsujin, that means expert, right? Oh, right on his head. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh, is it?
Just the one.
Oh, wait, it's not. It's it?
Now you're friends.
You're pretty good. Where'd he come from?
Goof.
Sit your ass down.
Oh. How many fucking scuffles like this even happened back in the day? Like, a sword is very sharp.
Funny thing is, when you watch American samurai movies
With Tom Cruise.
it's always like, oh, sword fight, honor.
Yeah.
But I've been watching a few old Japanese samurai movies. Those guys, they're like, we don't want to fucking fight.
Really?
They're like, this is fucking dangerous. Like, I don't want to fucking die. I'm not trying to kill myself because my fucking boss died. Are you fucking stupid? And when they fight, when they do the fight, they're like, it's not like king, king, king. It's like,
Oh, really?
so I'm like, interesting. Interesting. So it seems like they have a more honest view of themselves.
Or they just don't know how to make good movies. Chris, haven't you seen
Escape from New York?
Escape from
Can
LA?
you bring me a wild turkey, please?
I'm so glad we got off the hate talk and we could just make turkey noises.
Everything.
Wild turkey.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm gonna get a tattoo of a wild turkey on my breast.
That's nice.
And it's got the goofy ass eyes going in two different directions. And I'm always like, hey, look at this shit.
Okay, so I guess the last time we went out was like, what, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago, yeah.
So I guess going home, I got some chicken nuggets. I'm thinking. I have my gray pants on.
Gray pants.
So I'm dipping in them, eating. So I wake up and there's like a big ass mustard stain on my pants.
Oh.
I'm like, shit. So I try to I wash them. It's like, it's still there.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, let me go to the... I'm like, alright. I remember that smaller cleaners. I was like, they're probably not as good as the big one. So let me try it out. Because they're cheaper and they're right there.
Yeah.
So I go and I'm like, I got this McDonald's mustard stain on my pants. I said, okay. I need like stain removal. I said, okay, it'll be like a week. I'm like, god damn, but hey, if you're going to do a job, do it. So then the week goes by, I come get my pants. I'm like, here's my ticket. It costs like $10.
Okay.
She gives me she gets the pants out. She's like, stain didn't all fully come out. It literally just looked like how after I washed it. Like it semi came out after I washed it. I'm like, let me get a professional to get the rest out.
Oh, right.
I'm like,
they should be able to do that, right?
Because remember a long time ago, I took my jacket there for the cleaners. I
yeah.
was like, I don't know if they really cleaned it. So now and here's the thing. I was just like, oh, okay. I was like, okay. And she's like, okay. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, dude. At this point, you go. I don't give a fuck.
Look, I got a better place. This was your final chance, and you failed. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
She was, I probably could have bitched and got some money back or something. She was like, oh, it's okay. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm never coming back here again.
But do they understand that when we go, whatever? Do they go like, ugh, maybe we should have better service? Even the gaijin are complaining.
And just to say, I'm like, you're a small mom and pop shop. Everyone's like, you gotta support your mom and pop shop. They're like, they fucking suck.
No.
They fucking suck. But, hey, Brett, there's a big ass stain in your pants. Why don't you take it to cleaners? I did, but it's a mom and pop shop, so it's not fucking coming out. If I take it to this well-established company,
right?
They'll take it the fuck out.
Just dumping Alohas on it. That's the thing I realized years ago about Japan. You gotta support your local area, local blah, 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 blah. No. Not in Japan. In America, yes. Fuck Walmart. Well, Walmart's got its place, too. Not in Japan. This was years ago, by the way. Going to bars. They don't give a fuck about my service. Why should I give them my money? Why should I Please, I hope the local area is staying intact and they're making money and they're flourishing. They don't give a fuck about the customers. At least at Yodobashi Camera, they have a system. You go to a fucking local... Our prices are more expensive and we don't give a fuck. Why should I fucking support you? Whose turn is it to play again?
It's your turn. Damn, Chris. It's just, it reminds me of an episode of South Park.
Yeah.
It was like, I guess Tweek's parents, they owned a coffee, like a mom and pop coffee shop.
Okay.
And I guess like, I can't remember the episode, but I think like a Seattle's Best Coffee was trying to come to South Park and just instinctively like, we don't want this here.
Yeah.
Tweek, he's going to take over this small guy. And then at the end, they're like, have you even tried the coffee? And they're like, oh, this is really good. And they're like, yeah, it's much better than Tweek's shitty-ass coffee that always has the... It's like, you might be a mom and pop shop, but sometimes you do better.
Right.
You might be shitty.
Right, exactly.
Couldn't get the stain out.
How do you have it? But that's where I go. How do you, if you can't get a stain out of pants, how do you go, like, we're going to open up a dry cleaning shop? You got to be able to do that to open the store. Lands on Yuna's big beast.
Oh. Is he just hiding in there? Hey, is he in there? No, I'm not in here.
Oh, save data. Yeah, fuck the local area. I wish it was better. It's not. When I was walking through the Shotengai over here after work one day, I'm like, wow, 3 new fucking restaurants. 3, just 3. Bam, bam, bam. That just shows you they're not doing a good job. I was like, I don't remember what these 3 places were, but I can see those new shop flowers outside. Can't wait to go in there. Is this how you treat your customers?
And it's a $10 entry fee. You're new. Yes.
$1,000 entry fee.
1,000.
And each beer's $800.
But you get some twigs.
Man, why can't that guy just be cool? Can we just say, we don't need the twigs?
I gotta give you some twigs.
Also, darts is 100. I'm not playing darts.
Oh, wait, go back. So you went to a gay bar that wasn't a gay bar? But it was like, it's like you're surrounded by gay bars, but you're not a gay bar?
Oh, in my video?
Yeah.
It was in one of those buildings. I just went to the end of, like, the hallway. On the right was a regular bar. On the left was a trans bar, the guy said.
So the owner, he was the owner for trans bar?
No,
it was
a regular bar.
A regular bar?
Yeah, I was like, this is, like, all gay. He's like, yeah, but we're not gay. I'm like, but this is all gay. I'm like, what about this place? He's like, it's not gay.
The audio was so funny too. It had subtitles and everything.
Oh, there was more. Gay. There was more to that, but I was like, this is too much. This is a boring ass conversation. It was a lot of like, I go to bar loose. Everyone in Umeda knows each other. Were the Gaijin are the only people like?
That's probably why every bar is actually the same. It's like they have a monopoly. Like you don't be better than this.
Yes, they all know each other, and they all say like the prices are this. But that guy said he was like laughing about it too with the girl in there. He was like, yeah, I kind of just took over this place. I think he bought it, but he didn't go into that.
I know that spot. The place downstairs, it says Orange, right?
I don't know.
That is a gay porn shop. I bet I didn't buy it anyway, but I was just looking around.
But that is, we're curious people. Unlike abroad in Japan, who would never stumble into a gay porn shop.
So I'm like, why would you?
But he bought.
Why would you invite that?
He was very much like, this is not gay. Like, but this is all gay. This entire building's gay. These 3 buildings are gay. He's like, yeah. But we're not gay. Like, okay. That was weird, too. Okay. So I went in there. The guy, he was whatever. He was fine to talk to. The girl next to me, they seem to know each other. She is a local bicycle, let's say. Then we're all chatting. Some young girl comes in and is like, hey, I went on vacation. Here's some omiyage. Bye. I'm like, who the fuck was that? He's like, I was like, she works here part-time. That's really weird to say to your boss. Like, hey, here's some omiyage. There's whatever. When do I work? Monday? Okay, I'll be here Monday. Bye. Like, that's really weird.
Now, is this the same guy, or does he have a twin in this game?
Who?
Kiryu? This is not Haruka.
You know I'm not paying attention.
I need more Haruka.
Haruka-sama. I have no money.
Okay, now here's some meta thinking.
Yeah.
When Japanese people are saying now, thank you and the sorry, is it because... Is this like a real deep meta where they're like, we don't want you to know any Japanese? If we say Gomendasai, that's still too much Japanese.
I don't know.
We need to... Everything, it will be... No Japanese for you. We don't want you learn. We don't want you learning anything.
Because you know what? With that guy, he could have been like Agumon. That's easier for him. Same with the Kombinis. What? You... You could just say like Atatame Maska. Point to I don't like. That's one thing I can't ever figure out. Because they'll never tell us.
I think it might be some meta like, let's make sure they don't know any Japanese.
But also, I don't know if Osaka people are just the worst people in the world. Because when
this is the friendliest people in Japan, Chris.
So
hot, so fiery.
I think that's because it's summer and they're just hot and sweaty. That's what they mean by that. But no, like, I'm watching these abroad in Japan videos. It's like, yeah, you just talk to people. Like, is it just an Osaka thing to be a huge asshole all the time? Like,
basically,
like the way he says, like, yeah, just go talk to people. We do that every weekend, and they just go, don't speak no English. We said konnichiwa. Like, the woman at the pool and darts and pool place, I guess. Sumimasen, eigoji kan wa nanji desu ka? Tetsurate kudasai. Dareka ga eigo hanasemasu ka? We can't, even with her. Ochitsuke. Eigoji kan, clearly not speaking English, wa nanji desu ka? Help! Help!
Help me!
What did... So, it could be me being cynical, but maybe it's... Osaka, maybe in Tokyo they're just like, oh, the time is 5 to 6. Like, I don't know. Okay. About abroad Japan. He doesn't care. He doesn't think about anything, and he doesn't care about anything. We struggle to understand why people treat us like this. Why would a man bump into you? You say, oh, itai, and then he goes, oh, so thank you very much. There's no reason to say this. It bothers me in my core where I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
We're legitimately trying to understand. That's
trying to understand. Why? Who is telling him to say this? Why did it happen twice in a row? Why did it happen back to back? Why don't they want us to speak Japanese? I don't know.
What was that thing? It was like
Brandon, that was my brother.
Oh, it was the thing I sent you from the Abe preacher where like Japanese people don't. It was. Let me just look at it. It was like they don't want to speak English. Fuck. It was.
Okay, Abe Preach, if you're watching this for whatever reason, can you stop talking about Japan? You sound like fools.
They don't.
Like, what? Like, they have the same Japan knowledge as, like, these other YouTubers. Like, oh, very honorable there. Don't disrespect the honorable culture. What are you talking... You said they live in Canada? Like, why the fuck would you know this? You know, some places don't like it when you disrupt the environment. So you're not allowed to eat at Taco Bell? Like, what? What are you talking about?
Oh, here it is. He's not lying. Japanese people are very proud of their own culture, and most don't even try to speak English.
Yeah.
I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Wait, one more time. This is what he said.
That was just a random commenter.
Oh, comment. Okay.
Most don't even try to speak English. I'm like, that sounds great to me. Actually, if they didn't even try, why are you teasing me? What I really want? Don't tease me with what I want.
Hey, this is me 10 years deep. When they get goofy like that, you have it's like Patrice O'Neal with women. They have 5 levels. You got to have 5,000 levels of logic. Yeah. When Japanese people get goofy with that, I just go, I don't understand what you're saying. You want to buy a beer? Nani? You want to buy a beer? Nani? You want nani? Biru kaitai. Hi.
That's how you gotta do. All the time.
It works every time. And here's what's even fucked up about that. You can get them to speak Japanese with you on the one sentence. They'll still go back to English and you go, nani?
Yeah.
You have to be consistent with this. Oh, you threw the C-bomb at your wife once in 10 years? This is a Patrice O'Neal quote.
That was a C-bomb?
Yeah, some guy was calling like, my wife won't do this. He's like, I called her a cunt once in 10 years. And he's like, no, you gotta be consistent with that shit. You have to make them understand that I don't give a fuck. I will not pay for my fucking groceries until you say Rokuban desu. I will not get out of your store, out of your hair, until this is me playing in their hair. I'm tangled up. I'm stuck.
Give you some bangs.
Giving them highlights. Until you treat me as just I'm a customer, man. I don't deal with English shit anymore. I just go, nani? I live at the hub. Once again, I just go, nani? Nani? I just wait till you say it in Japanese. Hi. Was that so hard for you? Was that so hard?
And they understand, like, oh, this is what he wants. I'm going to try not give it to him.
She's on the clock till 10 p.m. It's 7. I could be here for another 3 hours, bitch. 90? You want it? It's like those YouTube videos. The hobbits are going to Isengard for 10 hours. I could be here going for 3 hours. Nani? 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 Until you fucking speak Japanese to me.
They will never even try to speak English, Chris.
Same with that new bitch at work. I've wore her the fuck out. She tries to speak English randomly, but at this point she's just like straight Japanese because she doesn't speak English. Kansai Gaidai girl.
Oh. Was she a prostitute then?
Oh!
Is she doing prostitution on the side?
No. Could be. I don't know. Speaking of work, man, some of these parents... you are just... You're so bad. How did you decide to have kids in the first place? This happened today. There's this random, I think he's 4 years old boy. Mm-hmm. Always happy. Always having a laugh. Right. Good kid. Today he was just crying for some reason, as little kids do whenever, sometimes. The fucking dad... Can I not pause it? The fucking dad is just standing there. I don't know what's wrong with him. I think he's crying for no reason. Can you just ask him? Can you do something? At some point, he goes, Papa Mo Iya. He's like, I'm sick of this shit. Shoves him and just leaves. Shoves him on the fucking ground. Daddy's sick of this shit. Push. Opens door, bye, leaves. The kid is just crying for about another 30 minutes.
Wait, this is before lesson or after lesson?
Before, it's like 10 a.m.
So
whatever.
He's like, it's your problem now.
Yeah. Minutes. Fair enough, tough love. I don't care if you're doing this, if you're abusing your child on the side. But just to go like, don't care, shove, bye. Fucking shoved him on the ground.
I know this is after the lesson.
No.
Like, hey, sir, you gotta get your kid. No, he's your problem now.
What is the term? Sniffling? It's not full out crying. It's just like, it's just like. He was just doing that for like 30 minutes. I was like, I don't give a fuck, so I'm just gonna ignore you. But yeah, can you do something? Papa, mo iya, shove. Doesn't even say goodbye, just leaves. Maybe this is why your kid's crying, because you're a piece of garbage. I don't even know how I'm... How did I get here?
What are you doing?
There we go. But I was just like, man, some of these fucking parents, they just, like, don't do anything. And then, of course, the Akai was like, yeah, we'll throw him to the gaijin, don't worry. Your money's in the accounts? Okay.
Will you be taking the spring glasses?
Yes.
What?
Oh.
Is that one? Oh.
What the hell is that? Oh.
Karasu. That means crow.
Karasu and crows are different. Because Karasu is called Karas in Japanese.
Really?
Somebody told me that.
Okay.
Okay.
This came in my head.
Okay.
The little guy can beat the big guy. Oh, think about David and Goliath. I was like, wait a minute.
Whoa.
David put a fucking rock in a slingshot and beamed it at Goliath's fucking head. That's not little guy beats big guy. What the fuck are you talking about?
And God grabbed the rock and put it in this direction.
What the what? People say that like they were like trading fists. He was like, "Peek!" Oh, the moral of the story is if you're little, grab a fucking weapon. there is no. What the fuck are you talking about? Why do people say David and Goliath like?
And why didn't Goliath just do this?
There was no fight. He threw a rock. He didn't, not even
slung a rock.
Not even with his own strength. He used a tool.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story is if you're smaller than someone, just shoot them. That's.
And if you're bigger than someone, don't give them the chance.
Don't give him a chance. Little guy can beat big guy. They can take Goliath. I don't think you understand what that story actually.
Once again, he also had God on his side. Goliath was like, "Hey, I'm just a guy. I'm just really big. I'm sorry." The fucking Bible, man.
That's a fun thing. Would you ride a zipline train? Like, if the trains were all zip lines?
I'm a little scared of zip lines.
You're just like, why? I hate commuting. Now you love commuting to work. You're like, woo! Woo!
There's still like 20 Japanese men around you. Can you take over, please?
Oh, I gotta take a piss real quick.
Oh, no. He's abandoning me. Stream.
We're in a new city.
Stream. Some girl's body was found in the trunk of a car.
This is in Japan?
Where do you fucking think?
God damn. Dead or alive?
Brandon. Body was found.
God damn.
Apparently she had been reporting abuse to the police for a while about her boyfriend. And eventually he killed her and stuffed her body in the trunk of the car.
Is this like a Nissan or a Toyota?
What, you don't want to date a gaijin? She probably had 1,000 messages from Matt and John and Kevin. Do you want to meet up on Tuesday? Sorry, I can't. I'm busy. Well,
they
bitch.
Were all interrogated. Like, where is she?
Bitch.
Where's her actual boyfriend? No, it was y'all.
Oh, they arrested the boyfriend.
And the gaijin?
And the gaijin. Yeah, just one gaijin, too.
We need to make sure they're still not a part of it.
Or just as an excuse. What was the Dave Chappelle joke? Like, did you guys think it was suspicious they found every dead black man sprinkled cocaine all over his body? Well, you didn't find it suspicious every bad Japanese man had one gaijin patsy? No, I gotta go potty, but I'm just gonna get a beer instead.
That's cool. Make you want to potty? What is this your CD case?
That's my mother's ashes.
What? Oh, hey, whoa!
Oh,
you're prepared for
I'm prepared. I'm
prepared for.
I'm stocking up for winter.
For
I'm like, Golden Week.
For Golden Week.
Those are my headphones.
Oh.
Yeah, I bought so much frozen chicken. I was like, I'm gonna stock up.
I mean, it's a smart thing to do so you don't waste all your money going to restaurant.
Which, man, I've been going to McDonald's a lot more recently. It's so expensive.
Great. Oh, speaking of expensive, like,
Have you bought a prostitute yet?
at Life, there's this certain pizza I like to get,
Oh.
and it got more expensive.
They do that all the time, right?
It went to like $6, and I'm like, it's one of those items where you're like, if it's this much,
Yeah.
it makes me go like, I can go somewhere else,
Right,
or
right.
why not get delivery? Like the mid fives is like,
Yeah.
that's a good deal.
Yeah.
It was actually high sixes too. I was like,
Ugh.
this makes me go like, I could just go to Domino's or something.
Right. And for Japanese pizzas, it's not going to fill you up.
But today,
Oh.
I went back. I'm like, oh, something must have happened because they put the price back. I'm like, people were probably like, this is too much.
They're going to say, today I went back and shoved it in my bag and left.
So, they must have got, too many people must have complained. They were probably like,
They're probably just not selling them.
they're like, we got to put this back to 5.
Japan just hopes one guy is like, I wanted the pizza today.